teaching for 20 years.
Probably
roughly.
more. Yeah.
Probably more.
Yeah.
So could you talk about, like the desire and the toll of coaching, and has it sort of, since COVID, has that deflated your desire at all, or do you still have the passion for it? Like, is your, I imagine after 20 years, the passions...
It's a bunch of factors. Like around COVID, it's the same time Angela got sick. So that was two big things that happened almost at the exact same time. And there's a difference, like you have to split out two, like running an academy and teaching are two very different things. Just like being good at jiu-jitsu doesn't mean you're a good teacher, but running an academy is another whole skill compared to being a good teacher. You can be, I think I'm a decent teacher, but I'm not that good, I think, at running an academy. It's not, I'm not a business person. I don't like dealing with all that stress, but I just did it because at the time it was like, okay, you're the senior, you start the academy, you run the classes. So I'm planning to step away in the near future. Like, I'm not sure how much I'll step away. I definitely won't be running an academy. And then I'm not making any commitments. Like I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. Like martial arts is part of my DNA. I can't see me not doing anything, but I just don't know what the future holds. But yeah, my body's, I'm getting to an age to it at the exact same time where it's not as easy as it used to be. I was never an athletic person, but now, I don't have the same energy reserves as I used to, like physical energy reserves,
Yeah, because I've sort of recently started teaching, and when my instructor Philip went overseas for I think 6 months, was sort of helping running the classes and keeping the schedule and stuff, and it's just so much different. It's like, especially like being a bit older, I was like, I've started teaching, and it's like, it's far more draining. Like even just the teaching aspect is far more draining than you think, as opposed to just rocking up and rolling. You think, training hard, teaching wouldn't be that much different, but just the emotional kind of spiritual toll, and like you try not to make mistakes, and it's like, okay, these people are sort of listening to you, and it's like one thing to be on that side of the mat versus this side of the mat, looking at everyone else, and they're looking at you.
Being an instructor, like not all people take it this way, but like everyone, well, not everyone, I shouldn't say that, but like it's a massive responsibility. Like John Will says this a lot. Like people have worked very hard in their day jobs to earn money to pay the fees. They're taking time away from their growing kids and their family and going to the beach and going along and coming to a school. It's a massive responsibility to make sure you do everything and anything that they get the most from that time. And that means a lot of preparation for classes, and a lot of being very present. You can't, like a kids class is up, but adults is the same. You can't slip for 1 second. I feel horrible. Sometimes I come in, there's a bunch of people on the mat, and I didn't even acknowledge one person one day, and I'll kick myself because you've got to, every person on the mat is very, very special. And again, like I said, it's a huge responsibility, and I think some people take it lightly, or some, I have a saying, everyone wants to be an instructor till it's time to instructor things. People, I've got to update my own training. I've got to constantly try and keep my skills up to date so that I'm doing the best possible service for my students. That's sort of what I found as well. Just getting my toes in there. It's like, wow, this is way harder than you imagine. Just the toll on everything.